Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the Eradicator, and in this video we will talk about Crash Bandicoot 4, which is not a new game. It was released last year on consoles following the remasterization of the first 3 games, plus the fantastic racer spin-off Crash Team Racing. Interestingly, Crash 1, 2 and 3 were all released together as one pack called the Insane Trilogy, and I made a full review of it 2 years ago when it was released. The link is in the description down below if you are interested, and this remaster was both available on consoles and PC, which really made me excited by then for the future, as I was hoping that Crash Team Racing would then be also brought to PC, and alas, we are still waiting. PC players experienced the same disappointment when an official sequel to Crash Bandicoot 3 was announced following the release of the Insane Trilogy, as no PC version has come to date. However, this is about to change, as Activision Blizzard, the owners of the franchise, just announced their intention to release the last episode of the series on PC, which is certainly going to rejoice quite a few PC-only fans. However, there is a catch, and a rather big one. As a matter of fact, that catch is the fact that this game will be exclusive to Blizzard Activision's gaming platform, Battle.net, meaning that people who mainly use Steam as their gaming platform on PC will either have to make the effort to install and run Battle.net, which I personally uninstalled after the whole Free Hong Kong debacle that I and myself and many people have not forgotten, or wait until eventually becomes available on Steam, which, make no mistake, will eventually happen, and here is why. You see, Blizzard is not the only publisher that has tried to outcast faithful users of the biggest and most popular video gaming platform there is on the market right now. And they are, in fact, the next ones in the long series of past failures that, for some reason, seem to repeat themselves over and over again. EA was among the first ones to pull their games from the platform, and yet here they are back on Steam full swing with their entire roster. That coincided, for example, with the release of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which ended up being a pretty big hit, probably thanks to that very move. Microsoft also did the same. Perhaps you remember the backlash that they faced when they released Age of Empires Definitive Edition back in 2017 on their Xbox platform only. The sales were disappointing, so much so that it was very difficult to find multiplayer games, and competitive players had to wait for Microsoft to backpedal and re-bring their games on Steam to be able to play. Following that debacle, Microsoft decided to put back all of their games on Steam. So, when I read that Crash Bandicoot 4 would be coming to PCs on Battle.net only, the platform owned by Activision Blizzard, the first thing that came to my mind was that sales will probably be quite underwhelming and that it won't be long until we see it on Steam, and here's why. The problem is, and I don't know how many times we'll have to repeat that until those marketing executives eventually finally understand that, right? Is that most people do not like having their games spread on multiple platforms. It was just a hassle to open Origin to play Battlefront 2, Epic for Red Dead Redemption 2, or the Xbox apps for Forza Horizon 3, while having the rest of our games on Steam. Don't get me wrong, guys, I am all for various games being on different platforms to thrive for sure, but I am also all for competition. I am also all for the ability for players to have a choice. I do not want to be forced to download and install yet another platform just because I want to play that one game that I may play for a couple of hours until I finish it or get bored. So there you have it, guys. Here is a game that I really am looking forward to. It is coming on PC on March 26th with 4K graphics and extra skins for those who care, as well as reduced loading times, which is already that taken, but I will not be reviewing it on the channel. I hope that some contributors will, and if that's the case, it will be a good opportunity to see new faces, but as far as I am concerned, I will not be buying it on Battle.net, especially after the scandal that hit him last year that we should certainly not forget anytime soon. And that's it for this video, guys. If you think I did a good job covering this topic, you know what to do. I also noticed that my analytics say that only 30% of my viewers are subscribers, so if you could help this channel out and smash that subscribe button, it would really help a lot. I wish you all a wonderful day. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.